One thing I love about our God is that He is always growing and expanding His kingdom, and He invites us to be a part of it. I remember about 12 years ago, I was out praying in the parking lot on the Pioneer campus, and it was around springtime before Easter, and I was just praying for God to bring people to the campus to get the seed of the gospel. And I looked out in front of me, and there was this cottonwood tree there, and there was all this cotton seed at the bottom, and I was like that, Lord, just people would come to the church, and they would get the seed of the gospel, and people would be saved. And as I was praying with all this passion, I felt like the Lord said, look up. And so I looked up to the top of the tree, and I noticed that up in the leaves, there were these little pods, and they had the cotton, but the wind was blowing, and the seed was just casting across the parking lot, going into the neighborhood behind. And I felt like the Lord saying, I want you to change your prayer, Jason. Stop asking for them to come here to get the seed, and start praying for you to go to them, to take the seed to them. And that's really where God bore in my heart this idea for us that we can't just stay at the Pioneer campus, that we need to multiply, we need to expand by planting new campuses. God allowed us to plant what was East Arlington, became our Grand Prairie campus, and then allowed us to move south. And now is the time where we feel like the Lord is telling us it's time to move to the north side of our city. But there are people who need the seed of the gospel, and we can't expect them to come to one of our present campuses. We need to take the gospel to them. And so I'm inviting you into something, into the expansion of God's kingdom. As God is calling us to go to the north side of Arlington, to take the gospel in a unique way, where we're going to start meeting in apartments and homes and building community, where we're not going to say, here's a church building, and if we build it, they will come. But we're going to say, no, we're going to take the gospel to you, to your dinner table, and we're going to build relationships and watch God grow a campus of our church there. And more than anything else, I just want you to have the heart of prayer to say, Lord, are you calling me? And if you are, here I am. Send me. If you will, you'll get to see the power of Almighty God. I hope you'll be a part.